Hello everyone, my name is Gyarados Amber and welcome back to the Diablo 3 Necromancer beta. I have leveled up just a little bit here, just trying my best to, push myself closer to 70 so I can start using all the fun stuff. I did get a few legendaries over time, which are not bad, but of course I was able to also buy my sets. So the set I'm really aiming for here is the one that Season 11 is going to be offering the Necromancer, if the Necromancer does in fact launch in Season 11. So far, so good, it looks like they're ready. So this is Rathma's Ossified Sabatons. This is basically the Bones of Rathma set. You have all this stuff here that gives you Army of the Dead cooldown reduction, you gain damage reduction, and the Skeletal Mages increase your damage of both your minions and Army of the Dead. So this is the Army of the Dead build. They're calling it a pet build. It's not necessarily a pet build. The only part of this that's a pet build is the damage of your minions. This means that you don't have to use the minions, but ideally you'd want to use minions because of how frickin' how many minions you have. It's going to increase their damage by 200% for each skeletal mage. So every time I do that, that would increase it by 200%. And this is meant here, the Jesith arms is meant to kind of add on to the Rathma set. So you have Army of the Dead gains the effect of unconventional warfare. If you're not familiar with unconventional warfare, sorry I'm talking about this now. I have no business talking about it now because I don't have it yet. But unconventional warfare, targets take 50,000 damage. Weapon damage is physical over 4 seconds. And it attacks random targets. So what that does is, since you're gaining all the bonuses from the Rathma set, as you're fighting, you're using whatever rune suits Army of the Dead best, but you're gaining the random attacks on other enemies as an addition. So it's extra, like, control over anything in the area. So it's just blanketing them with constant damage. And that's the really cool thing about this. And I have switched my golem out for revive for now, and I think they count too towards the I think they actually count towards the Rathma set. I'm not sure. I mean, they're technically minions, right? Look at that. Minions. Bam! I got a bunch of zombies following me. The only complaint I have about the minions from Revive would be that you can't really count on them to attack who you want to attack. So I'm not sure how viable they actually are. Because if you notice, like when I create some, I'll do that in a second. Got 2 zombies. See, they're just standing next to me. One of them's, he's making an effort, but they just stand next to me. So I think if you have revived something with melee damage, it's just not going to do its job for you. I think I could turn down this microphone just a little bit. I'm loving the Necromancer so far. I mean, I was like, I got this helmet earlier, and I was like, oh my god, that looks so cool. It's just a ram skull. I have a ram skull upstairs, and, I mean, it's a little more human, because the back there, but it looks amazing. It looks amazing. I mean, this armor, this equipment, like, even this tabard here has, like, a death motif going on. I got these boots here. They look nice. This character is so cool. Everything that I've wanted in a Diablo character. Everything that used to exist, but no longer. Until now. I'm liking this a lot. Get him! Yeah. I kind of miss Meatball. I liked having him around, but beggars can't be choosers. Maybe he'll be more useful with the Bones of Rathma, but I'm not thinking he will be, only because I'm not having too much of an issue getting my, getting any of my essence back. I mean, every enemy seems to drop a corpse And I don't think originally they were supposed to, but they changed it because they realized it was kind of stupid to have a character that could not regenerate their resource on demand. And I mean, that definitely makes Necromancer really unique, as I stated in my previous videos, I should say. Yeah, it makes them feel very unique. But it does hinder them, because if they haven't killed anything and they have no sure way of getting essence back, if there's no bodies, they can't get their essence back. Unless they have a weapon that generates it. And I think there are weapons that generate essence. I'm not sure. I haven't really got that far here. I'm only level 47, so... I mean, we'll see what happens here. For a while, I had the aura that sucks up corpses, but since I got revived, I thought that was actually a waste of time, because what would end up happening is I would run next to the corpses that I had just killed, and since most enemies in this game, they run towards the player, I was not liking the fact that I was absorbing corpses rather than raising them as minions. So you can't use the aura. You cannot use the aura that devours corpses for you with the revive spell, because it's just going to waste time. It's going to waste your ability. You're not going to have the ability to revive things. And I can always selectively revive things. Like, you're like, oh, that enemy's really useful, but they don't seem that strong because they don't target everything. It's like, yeah, these creatures are just doing whatever they want. Whereas my skeletons, they're reliable. I can do anything with skeletons. I love the skeletons. They are super fun to play around with. Oh, I ran out of, there we go. Get him. Hey. This character is quite enjoyable. I mean, I always thought that Blizzard would do well to add more characters to the game. And I'm glad they finally decided to do it. I'm just a little bit sad it took them this long to get it done. And there is actually kind of a reference to the Druid in this update. There are werewolves in the game. And though the Druid hasn't been talked about for a very long time, there was some stirrings that they may be working on a character class, but I think they are working on the Druid. I'm going to be very optimistic here and say that Blizzard knows exactly what they're doing. And they were working on a Druid class, but they decided to, I don't know, punish the player base by, you know, their musings and their data mining. They decided to punish the player base by releasing the Necromancer, which isn't really much of a punishment, but Blizzard's been known to do this kind of stuff before. They throw a temper tantrum whenever somebody discovers something. But yeah, it seems like, at least at the very least, there is a reference to shapeshifters, and I think that's really cool. There was a very loud boom in the background, and I think somebody just got in an accident on the highway. That is the really shitty thing about being able to hear the highway. Sometimes you hear accidents, and I don't like to think about it. But I have a fear of cars, as is. Get 'em! My issue is remembering to put my curse down on enemies. I have this problem where I just don't do it. I'm not used to doing that. I'm not used to playing a character class that drops a debuff in an area. I was using the wrong spell too. We got this. Come on. I did it again, I didn't quite use it. I gotta remember to use it. Okay. is a pot of honey here. I would very much like it. Like, resurrect anything? No. Okay. What's in the chest? Not much. I don't know why I bother searching for things in the chest, because this is a temporary character. It's like, what would I actually be doing with this, you know, loot? If I'm not currently using it, there's no point to it. Making good headway through this rift. It's not a very challenging rift, though. I mean, even for what it is, at level 48, it's one floor, and it's all zombies. All zombies. Okay. We'll be getting a Rift Guardian shortly. That should be enjoyable. Yeah, drain the blood out of that door. That makes a lot of sense. Of course, if the game made sense, it'd be impossible to play. I can hit you through the walls. Yeah. You got this. It's just small little groups of enemies. This is what we call a time waster rift. Okay, let's just... Yeah! I ran out of essence. Sometimes I don't have problems, but I think I'm having issues here because the enemies are clumped in such small groups. Get them. Oh, see, when you summon minions, that makes it so easy to kill them. Hey, give me a helmet. Get him! You can actually take minions with you from a rift. So that's kind of cool how you can do that. I don't think you can do it with Greater Rifts, because Greater Rifts resets everything to its default stat. But in normal rifts and parts of the map, I can take creatures from this place and that place, and I can pull them through. Hey, I finally got the Orc's Crown. That's great. Was wondering when that was going to drop. So that means I can gain extra experience. That's good. Alright. Oh, wait, let's see if we have anything better than what we have already. Nope. It's the helmet I just put away. No, 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 no. Got rings. Rings are nice. It's better than the other ring we have. You know what, though? I'm gonna put that one away because it only has 100 intelligence. This one has critical hit chance, but we're gonna... Well, we can give them to our follower. I think that's probably a good use of our time. Let's give you both rings, why not? Yeah. And we have a scoundrel token. I never use the scoundrel. I've never used the scoundrel. I think that's just my own personal bias against him. I didn't quite like his character, so... It's like, sorry, you don't make the cut. So, we made it to level 48. I think this is going to be the recording for this episode, just because I'm not really feeling like playing Diablo tonight. And it's funny to say, it's like, I've been waiting for the Necromancer, but everything's not finished. And also knowing that this is completely temporary. I mean, everything I get is temporary. Get some abilities here, Plague Lands. Land of the Dead looks amazing, but I'm not really using corpse skills, so I don't have much of a use for it. But I'm sure you can make a good combo between the two abilities here, or obviously having your corpse skills here. Well, apparently, yeah, Revive is a corpse skill. Revive is a corpse skill. Huh. Again, another cold rune. There's definitely something... They want to do something with cold skills. I like that. Yeah, I'm using Purgatory, because that seems wise. Death Nova. Bone Nova! Rah! Okay. Well, I'm enjoying this. I like that this character is coming along. I'm hoping to see it get released in the next patch. I'm hoping I'll be able to do another episode of this. I really am, because I'm having fun doing this. I'm having fun showing you guys my raw experience playing the Necromancer. I'm just playing it as is. I'm running in there and I'm doing things for the sake of it, as any normal person would be playing this character. That's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy just saying, hey, let's take a look at this unfiltered, and it's an interesting experience. Might as well raise up, give everyone epilepsy there. Okay. Got some nice transmogs, too. Reaper's Kiss. Oh, I can use the Reaper's Kiss with a two-handed. That's so cool. That Reaper's Kiss has been in the game before the Necromancer. It looks like a very impressive-looking scythe. That's really cool. But then, of course, I've got my other scythes, which are less impressive now. I look at them. Of course, then I got my better weapons. Apparently, I can use staff transmog. That's pretty cool. Oh, that one's nasty looking. Persuader. What about helmets? Got my StarCraft helmet here. The hood. Oh, the hair's kind of clipping. Blizzard, the hair's kind of clipping through the hood there. I like that her hair is visible in the front, but it's kind of clipping on the sides. Cool helmets. I love these. Look at that. We got a another hood here, like a cultist hood. Got this bone mask. That looks fucking creepy as hell. Got our standard plate helmets. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have that, so I can actually use that transmog. That's cool. This is so neat. I'm loving this character. I really am. These little pauldrons and shit. Sorry, those were gloves. These are pauldrons. These are pauldrons. Oh, look at that. It's cool. I like the little wrappings. Those are generic. Ooh, traditional Necromancer pauldrons. Got some like horse skull thingies. God, this character is so cool. I love it. Alright, I'll see you all later. Enough gushing. Got this damn smile ear to ear. Hope you have a wonderful night. Bye.